Law enforcement says they had a lot of discussions leading up to the protest that happened this weekend. They're trying to balance the right that people have to be healthy and safe, and also the right that people have to make their voices heard. Of course, they wish that would have happened while exercising various social distancing policies. For the second day in a row, protesters took to the streets to speak out against the current stay-at-home orders.
The ocean is like my church. You're taking my freedom of religion away to me.
This gives our basic rights back. Yeah. I mean, this is the land of the free, home of the brave. Isn't that in a song? Well, I don't seem to hear that song too well anymore.
Deputies monitored the crowd but did not issue citations. It was the same with protesters who took to the streets in downtown San Diego Saturday. Police say it was a conscious decision.
If we start shutting these things down and we start using the reason of social distancing, which we could, right, because they were less than 6 feet away, I think we start getting into a dangerous area of authoritative rule, and that's not what our country was founded on.
Law enforcement across the county has arrested dozens of people on misdemeanor charges for ignoring the stay-at-home order. San Diego police say there's a distinction between the protesters and those who were ticketed, who police say were all in closed beaches or parks.
I think there's a difference in behavior there. If you're going to a park, your voice is not being heard. You're just trying to use an area that's completely closed off, versus yesterday, people wanted their voice heard, and that's what we recognized.
Police acknowledge there is a delicate balancing act between the rights of those here and the order to stay at home, which could lead to more future protests.
Is that a concern of ours? Absolutely. But I think that's when we're going to look to our leadership, both local, state, and federal leadership, to make those difficult decisions. I think it would be reasonable to believe that a lot more people are going to be frustrated with this current situation, and then, it's got to be addressed.
Law enforcement says that they are continuing to get guidance from federal, state, and local officials on the various stay-at-home orders, and will continue to follow that guidance during any potential future protests.